Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So today is going to be kind of a cool, different type of makeup video, I guess. I'm going to be showing you some easy ways to do homecoming eye makeup. I know it's like coming around that time and it's really super easy. It definitely just takes some practice. I, used to practice makeup all the time, and what I would always just do is Google like easy homecoming eye makeup looks and just watch a bunch of YouTube videos. That's definitely how, and of course, with the assistance of Janae and her expertise in teaching me all those things, but that and like actually applying the teaching aspect to an actual practice definitely helped me, figure out how to do these eyeshadow looks. So I'm going to show you 3 different looks. 2 of them are going to be like a little bold, extra crazy ones in case, I would definitely recommend, and this is just my 2 cents, but if you want to like do whatever, you do whatever. I would definitely recommend for the 2 crazy ones, if you're wearing like a solid color dress, like nothing too crazy, definitely go with like a crazier eyeshadow look. But if you're wearing already a really highly detailed, like maybe it has some sparkle sequins, whatever, all that stuff, try to go with more of like a, you could still do a really pretty eyeshadow look, but not as crazy, just so the intense eyeshadow and the intense dress don't clash with each other, and of course 2 of them are going to be cut creases, because would this be a Jessica video if it was in a cut crease? No, it wouldn't be. Sorry if I seem a little like today. I'm so tired. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning and I'm so exhausted. After this I'm gonna take a nap. No, just kidding, I'm gonna edit, then I'm gonna take a nap. For today's video we are going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, not to be mistaken with the Vault. This is her original palette from Morphe, and then she also just came out with the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe the Vault one, which is a smaller one. So I really want to get my hands on those. But as usual, I still have my same everyday face makeup on, which is of course in my first video. However, I did order some new Morphe products and I'm so excited that I think they're coming in tomorrow. Super bummed. I thought they would be in by today so I could demonstrate it in this video, but unfortunately won't be until tomorrow. So, and of course I do have my eyes primed and ready to go. As usual, I always use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. Blend that out with a little beauty sponge and then lightly set it down. I do want to give a little advice for this first look that I'm going to be doing. I highly recommend doing it with a smaller rounded, almost like a pencil brush. I do not have one of those. I've been using another type of brush, which is okay for it, but it's not giving me that precise detail. But that is one of the things that I did order from Morphe. I've been rambling on for about 5 minutes already and we haven't started, so we're gonna go ahead and start with that. Bro, Chick-fil-A is so good. Okay, so for this first look, so I'd like to give a shout out to Michelle because I got the inspiration to do this from her makeup that I just did last week for her senior pictures. So proud of you. I can't believe you're a senior already. What the heck? But anyways, we are going to be starting with, I'm using the brush number 15, the small shadow brush. And basically what we're going to be doing is carving out the crease, but winging it out a little bit. We're going to be starting off with this shade right here. And I'm just going to take that on my Sephora brush. Like I said, this is definitely not the best brush to be using for this specific part of the eye look, but situations happen. Don't have one of those brushes, coming in the mail soon. I promise next time I'll be more professional. Next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take, for right now, I'm not sure exactly how darkened I want this crease to be, but I'm going to be taking this shade right here and putting that over where I just had everything down, and then I will blend it out a little bit just to make sure that it's nice and even, nothing is harsh. Alright, and then I'm just using this little blending brush. Actually, it's not even a blending brush. I am getting one of those too. I lost mine, so I had to order another one. But I'm just taking this brush and getting a little bit more of a lighter shade and blending it out just to smoke it out a little bit. And I think I am going to darken this up a little bit, but instead of using just like a regular dark brown, I'm going to be using a darker red and a little bit of a lighter red just to give it that extra pop. So I'm going to be dipping into these 2 shades right here, and on camera this looks really dark, like a dark red. I mean a dark brown, but it's more of a dark red. So this shade and then this one right above it, I'm going to be dipping into those 2 just to help define this crease a little bit more, but to also give it that little extra pop. is what that is going to look like. And then because I didn't want the lid portion to really be like really apparent, I'm just going to take foundation instead of concealer and use that to cut the crease. I'm going to be using my foundation, which I use the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Again, just using another Sephora brush, the number 18, to cut my crease with that. I'm taking this foundation all the way out into the edge of the eyeshadow, just to give that edge part a really defined, sharp edge to it. That was not very descriptive at all, I'm so sorry. Next, just to make this lid space area still look natural, almost as if we didn't put any foundation there, just to make that cut crease look really nice and precise, I'm just going to be taking a shadow color that matches my skin tone. It might be a little bit darker, but it's okay. And just lightly tapping that over. Let me put on some eyeliner really quick. So that is that eye. Again, just for time's sake, I don't think I'm going to pop any lashes on, but you can pair this with lashes or not. I would definitely pair this with like a nude lip. And then, yeah, that would be one look for a homecoming look. So let's move on over to the next one. Okay, so second one is going to be this look right here. It is a rose gold halo eye, which I guess I have a thing for rose gold halo eyes. I don't know. To do this one, what I'm going to be starting off with is my, I'm going to call this my multi-purpose brush, because that's basically what it is. It's the Pro Featherweight Crease, and I am dipping into this shade right here. And I'm just kind of putting that all over the lid and a little bit also into the crease. Alright, so just like that. Then next, I'm going to be taking my brush number 15 from Sephora, and I'm taking this like chocolatey brown shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner and the inner corner as well. And then I'm going to take the brush number 15, the Pro Shader again. And again, I'm just using foundation, but you can use concealer or whatever whatever is easier for you. Just taking a little bit of that and just bringing it right down the middle. Also using this to help buff out the edges a little bit so it's not so harsh with foundation. Another Pro Small Shadow Brush, and I'm going to be using really pretty rose gold color right there. That, and placing that right on the foundation, not putting any powder or anything over the foundation so that the glitter shade starts to stick to it. And then to add a little bit of extra pop to it, this one is for you today. I'm using the Stila Liquid Eyeshadow, the Rose Gold Retro. And we're just going to apply that down just so it gives that extra glitter. Then I'm going to take that small shadow brush again and dip into this darker chocolate color right here and put that on the inner and outer corner. Alright, and then that is the halo eye. Ooh, this one's definitely my favorite. Love it a lot. Okay, so now we're gonna move on over to look number 3. 3? Yeah, 3. Also, totally forgot. I did the under eye over here. I'm gonna do that really quick just so I could show you because I totally forgot. The small shadow brushes lately for me, I just have been not feeling it for my under eyes, so I'm just gonna take my eyebrow brush and dip into that lighter chocolate shade first. Chocolate shade. Is that what I said? I don't know. The bottom lash line, when you're putting it on versus the small shadow brush, it just gives it a little bit more of a harshness to it, so you could see it better. And then I'm taking that darker chocolate next and putting that on the outer corner, and also the inner corner. Alright, so now this look is done. Okay, and then the last look is going to be this one. It's kind of like almost a full 3/4 of the way cut crease. So let's go ahead and start. So once again, I'm taking the Pro Featherweight crease. I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that in my crease and a little bit above it. We are going to try to avoid the lid as much as possible. Then I'm going to be taking the Pro Small Shadow Brush, and for right now I'm going to start with shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner. I don't know what that is, so let's just ignore that. And then I'm going to blend that out again. And then I'm taking the Pro Shader again with a little bit more of the Fenty Beauty, coating that brush, and then I'm going to start cutting my crease. Just got foundation all over myself. All right, and then I'm going to be taking this really pretty gold shade that is right here, and I'm going to use my finger and tap that on to the foundation portion. And these nails are not the best to be poking myself in the eye with, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And to darken up the outer corner, I'm gonna take this really nice plum shade right here and put that in the outer corner. So that is the third one, and then again I'm going to take my eyebrow brush, taking that first shade that we dipped into and putting that all along the bottom lash line. It's put on the bottom lash line, it looks a lot lighter than it did before, but it's okay, it still goes really nicely. And then I'm taking that plum color again and just putting that on the outer corner. And then I totally also forgot to mention, but in all the other looks, I was taking this first shade right up here and putting that on the brow bone. You can't really tell, but I don't really like a super defined brow bone. Again, it's totally your preference. You can add as much or as little as you like. Of course, all of these looks can be completed with or without liner and lashes. Just for the sake of time, I didn't do liner for this one or lashes for any of them, but of course you can if you'd like. I think that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the eye looks I completed today, or if you need help designing like your own homecoming eyeshadow look, just message me, let me know. Again, for this whole entire tutorial, I was using the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. It's beautiful, phenomenal. I think it's like 35 colors and it was like $25, which is such a steal. If you guys don't know, Morphe is freaking phenomenal. They have such high quality products for such little of a price. Highly, highly, highly recommend it to anybody who is starting out and doesn't want to spend that much money. I love Morphe products, they're great. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. All of the products that I used will of course be linked down below, including my face makeup as well. And then whenever I do get those new products, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we'll definitely make an updated version of my everyday face makeup. I don't think that much is going to be changing, except for one or two things. Again, so sorry if I seemed a little meh throughout this whole video. I am so super tired. I promise for the next one I will be way more up and awake. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, tell me what your favorite part was, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss one of my posts. I post every Tuesdays and Fridays, time pending, depending on if things get done in my life or not. Again, I promise I'll be more professional in the future with everything. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.